bill moves over to the Senate, are you willing to drop some of the more partisan parts of this bill in order to reach a compromise on things like permitting reform?
If you can explain to me what's partisan in making
more controversial.
energy.
There are clearly parts of this bill that are more controversial.
Could you name those for me? Because I'm not sure. Because you had a bipartisan vote out here, so what's controversial? The only thing that would be controversial is that you have the majority of the Democrats who have such extreme views that even when we pass the Parents' Bill of Rights, their extreme view believes that parents shouldn't know what's being taught to their children. They think so extreme that you shouldn't tell parents when some violence happens in your school. They are so extreme in their views that they don't believe the schools should tell them where they're spending their money. And now we just found the majority of them are so extreme that they rather stand with China and Russia than with the American energy worker. So I'm not sure what's controversial in the bill. I'm not sure what's controversial that you can speed the process up so we can make things in America. We built the Empire State Building in 400 days. But it takes us 7 years to build a simple road today. That's wrong. And we're not going to be able to compete with other countries if we continue to hold America back. All right, yes, last question.
On your comment that you said if the president doesn't act, Congress will. Are you saying that House Republicans could pass something based on the letter that you sent to the president this week? And do you
Not this week. We're going to be away.
The letter that you just sent, pass something modeled on that. And what would that do to the market's instability if Republicans act on their own, knowing that that's not going to be able to get through the Senate and get the president's signature?
You know what's interesting? If I take your question, I could have had that same question when you said, why stop D.C. from decriminalizing and allowing more carjacking and more murders? It's not going to get through the Senate. It's definitely not going to be signed by the president because he simply said he was opposed to it, and it got signed by the president. No, let me finish. You asked your question. Let me answer. I could take that same position, that same question you asked right now, of whether we could end the pandemic in America. He said he was opposed to it. And now he's going to sign it. So, what will the markets react? I think the markets will be very excited that one entity here is taking action. We have been reasonable, responsible, asked to sit down with the president for months. He is making the decision that he wants to put the economy in jeopardy. I don't know what more I can do and how easy. I would bring the lunch to the White House. I would make it soft food if that's what he wants. It doesn't matter. Whatever it takes to meet. I just don't know what's changed from his comments before when he says it's not right if people don't sit down and meet together.